What's up, everyone? Paul Artale here. Welcome to the first in what I'm calling the Sunday Speaker Series. As a motivational speaker, I get asked a lot of questions on presentation skills, how to become a speaker, the business of speaking. It is something I do in my coaching practice as well, but I thought I would take every Sunday, take a few minutes to just answer a question. Quite often they're common questions I get from my audiences or random emails I get that I see certain patterns come up over and over again. And for today, I want to talk about a question, probably one of the most common questions I get, and that is, how do you become a speaker? And to answer that, I have 3 P's you want to think about, because there are a lot of ways to become a speaker. There are a lot of different models you can think about, and I think if you can answer these 3 P's, I think then that'll help you get started. The first P is passion. What are you passionate about? What are the topics that you absolutely love to talk about? Do you have a burning desire inside of your belly to talk about with other people? Because the mistake a lot of us make when we're starting out speaking is we'll speak on anything to anyone at any time. And I think we do that largely for the stage time, the exposure, and the experience. But over the long haul, really, it comes down to what are the topics that you are passionate about, that you want to inform and inspire the world on. And if you can do that, then if you can identify that topic or those topics, that will help give you a more narrow view, and that'll help you really focus on what you need to do and where you need to go. For some of us, that is very easy. For others, we love many things. We want to talk about many of our passions, and that's okay, but in the long run, you have to pick a lane at least to start. But then, if you can't decide, or you have decided, then you need to answer the second P. Second P is profit. And quite frankly, the questions you have to answer yourself is, do you want to get paid to speak, or do you just want to do this for informational purposes, to share your story, to inspire others, to make people aware? I think it's very important that you determine what the second P means to you. A lot of times we think as a speakers we need to go and make the Tony Robbins kind of money, and that would be great. But that there are other purposes to speaking. So you have to understand, is this something you want to get paid for? And in what respects do you want to get paid for? I think the profit piece is really important. It does not mean you have to get paid for it, or you have to get paid a lot of money for it. But again, if you want to be a speaker, then that is a question you have to determine. And of course, that leads to the third P, which is purpose. What is the purpose, not of you speaking, because most of us speak because we love the topic and we have a message we want to share, but what is the purpose that speaking is going to play in your life? And that ties into the second P, that is profit. And by that I mean, is this going to be something you're aspiring to be a full-time speaker? Are you looking to make this as a supplemental income? Is this just something you want to do to maybe speak within your industry, right? You're in a professional field, maybe you want to speak more to your industry at conferences. Whatever it is, you have to understand the purpose of your speaking, why you're speaking, and who you're speaking, and why you're speaking to the people that you're speaking to. If you can answer those 3 Ps, you're on a really good track to become a speaker, whatever kind of speaker you want to be. The other question I often get is, how do you get gigs? How do you get speaking engagements? That's a whole other video I will address at a different time. But for now, remember the 3 Ps if you want to determine how to become a speaker. Remember, it's about your passion. What do you love? The profit, it's about profit in terms of, do you even want to make money to do this? Is money important to you in this? And of course, the purpose. How does speaking fit into your life and into what you're doing? Whether it's a part-time or full-time ambition, you have to understand those 3 Ps, answer those questions, and you will be on your way to greatness. So, if you have any comments on this video, any follow-up questions, list them below. Interested in bringing me to your organization, or some presentation skills, some speaker training, talk to me, message me directly. I will see you next Sunday. See you later.